Howdy folks, welcome back to part 3 of our Run 8 series here in ATSF Malabar Yard. Today we're going to drop off some loads in a couple industries and that will complete this job here. It's a little bit rainy today. The weather has turned. Some rare rain here in Southern California. But that's okay, we got windshield wipers. Got a nice warm cab here to hop into. So let's get started. We're hooked up here, we're ready to push. Old Bob there's ready to go. So let's get some gauge lights on. I'm going to go ahead and kick the panel lights on. It's a little dark in here. And air's looking good. Go ahead and let's see. Do we have a... Oh, I don't have the independence on. Okay. Like something doesn't look right here. Hello? Brakes? Wait, the handle's not in here. Okay. What's going on here? No, rail driver's not on because it's not plugged in. Oh, the handle was just black. I couldn't see it. Okay, but it wasn't showing up here. What is going on with my brakes? Okay. I guess they weren't charged up. I expect them to be charged up and ready to go. Alright, we'll take off the parky brakes. There we... Okay. Oh, so it had to pump up. Okay. Odd. Maybe it's saved in a weird state. I'm not sure what was going on there, but I think we're good now. The reservoir's down a little bit, but we should be able to at least back up. Hear the slack rolling in. Brakes are releasing. We'll start easing on back. And we're going to have to hop out in the rain a little bit today. Go ahead and hop down to the end of the train here. Come here. There we go. We are pushing upgrade a little bit, so we'll get a little more throttle on here. So we have drop-offs for WCD and EXX. I don't remember what those industries stand for. But if you remember back from the prior videos, we go down this branch line here just a little bit, and then we'll hop off. There's two industries off this spur here. That's the two that we're dropping off at. And then we're done with this job. I could have made part 2 just extra long, but it was already getting long enough, so went ahead and made a 3-parter out of it. Alright, we're cooking now, up to 8 miles an hour. Need somebody flagging this intersection down here. We'll pretend like we're flagging it. You really can't hear much from all the way down here. And the sensor on this gate is really close. Like, it didn't even sense us that we were right here. I don't think there's even any AI traffic on this road, so we're good. Even in notch 4, you can see we're not really gaining that much speed. It's because we're coming up a 0.6% grade. And we've got quite a few oil tankers. And they are all full from what I remember. I have to look at the train stats to be sure. We've got, I think, 6 boxcars here to drop off. just around the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and ease off on the throttle. Wind up to go to the right, so that will work. So we'll drop them off at the ramp here. I think 4 will fit in here. We'll just see how it goes. Radio comms would be crucial here. Poking us back in here on the end of a long cut of oil tankers. A little tricky. I'm not sure if they would do that, you know, in real life or how they would tackle this. I'll just do it my way. At some point this levels off back in here, but the engine itself is still on a 0.6% grade. So we'll just go kind of easy. Run back over here on this ramp. Does a ramp exist for me? No, it doesn't. You just clip right through it. Hey, the sun's trying to peek out. Oh, we only got 5 cars. I thought we had 6. Only got 5 cars, so they might all fit on this ramp. Just ease on back here at 3, because we got quite a bit of train to get stopped. Each one of these tankers is about 88 tons. Yeah, I think all 5 will fit in here, no problem. Let's go ahead and tie this one down. See how that slows us. Get some air on the train. Right about there ought to do it. And tie that handbrake as well. Stop. Let's get the independent on. And then, yeah, we're well separated from this other track, so we are good. All right, we'll just leave them right here. I think they've got plenty of access. That works for me. Here we go. So we got this angle cock closed. We'll pull the pin and good to go. We can let gravity do most of the work here. Probably should have done a brake test before I took off, but we'll just trust that it's going to work. It was in kind of some kind of weird state. Maybe I was just reading the gauges wrong. I'm not sure what was going on at the beginning there. But we got it eventually sorted out. So I need to come back past the switch here, and then that goes to the other industry. And we'll have to split all these tankers up. Oh, not that switch, sorry. The switch down here. I'm going to get about 11 pounds. Set on the brakes, and we'll see how that does for getting us stopped. Take a hop off here. I think that will do just about right. I'm going to drag on that just a little bit. Make sure we clear those points. There we go. That'll do. We just got to push on back into that industry. Let's hop back on the strip. Away we go. You hear that slack running in? Love it. Run 8 is so good. Probably could have been a little more gentle. Since we had the car brakes were releasing. It wasn't like we were just pushing on it a huge amount. What is the date? So it's, yeah, it's 2022. About the same month, but a year behind. Alright, let's ease off. I don't want to get too carried away because I believe the track is not too far around the corner here. Yeah, we had another train spawn over at Bakersfield, and Otto is on duty. He's been keeping the main line running. Don't believe there's any traffic on this road either. Back on the throttle just a bit. Keep her on 5 mile an hour as we ease back into this industry. Yeah, there's a switch. Let's run up there. And I think, do we need to go this way? We just put them all over in there. I'm not sure how this works, actually. No, it's those tracks. Okay. So, yeah, we want to push them back into here. Guess that's a storage track. So for them to get processed, we want to be on the tracks here with the dots. That means that's where that industry is defined. So any car that's appropriate for the industry configuration that's on that dotted track will get processed. Keep her coming. Hop on the stirrup again. Probably end up splitting this in half, I'd reckon. Maybe just shove in and then cut off wherever makes sense here. So the engine's on even a steeper grade, 0.8. But up in here, I believe it's flat. So this is tricky, and then where it takes practice, and I'm a little bit out of practice. We want to apply the brakes. I don't want to do it too early and then try to have to shove this. I think we're going to go ahead and drop 10 pound on. It takes time for that to start applying. We're slowing down now, so it has applied, and then we can just keep pushing to keep our speed up. You can gradually start to hear the brakes back there complaining more and more as they apply. When I come off the throttle, we drop down pretty good. Come on back. Another half a car length. $10 Yeah, that'll do. All right, let's go see where we need to cut off here. Got most of them actually in here, surprisingly. It's got a few that don't fit. So if I go by the loading infrastructure, I'm going to say that's the cutoff. We'll cut off right here. So let's go ahead and we'll tie on a couple of handbrakes. Close that off and pull the pin. Since we were pushing against it, we don't have any tension. And we'll just put the extra cars back in this other track. Might have been able to just leave that brake set on there and lug them out of here. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to push very easily back uphill. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got like 6 cars. Probably get away with using independent. What happens if I put 10 pound on there? Oh yeah, no problems. No problem stopping. All right, wheels are on back and be good to go. Those cars, the brake cylinder would gradually bleed off. So that's why we set some handbrakes on there, so they won't crawl away from us. So is it F for flashlight? Yeah, we got our own little flashlight. Plenty of room in here. I'll just back it up. Kind of where the other set of cars is. Something like that. And just go ahead and tie that down with a handbrake. And we're good to let go of them. You know the drill. Close the ankle cock and pull the pin. And there we go. This job is complete. Just got to go back to the yard and tie that down. Clean up the switches behind us as we go. I think I can pop over here. There we go. I already had some save positions set up before I started recording. So I assume if this was like a real crew, the engineer would come on through and stop for us. We climb on the step. I don't know how that works. I'm always learning about the real railroads. We'll pretend like that's how they do it. All right, we'll put that back to normal. Show greens across the board. We'll hop on the step. And somewhere down here we'll have some more switches to clean up. I could even hop up on here if I could remember the key combination. Can't see. This industry there's another switch up here. We'll stop and get that one. There's our boxcars we dropped off. Well, that one is normally straight, so... Oh, that one isn't, though. Let's hop off here. Let him glide to a stop. We'll get this one flipped, just so they're all green. Back in here at this industry, it probably doesn't necessarily matter, but... Thrown, and then we'll throw this one as we come off of it. All right, let's hop up in the cab. Warn folks that we're coming through. And then I don't know where this power would normally go. But I'll just, well, let's get it in a little shorter. A little shorter siding. I want to use up this whole big siding here just for the engines. So I know this other local power is sitting here. I don't know what standard operating procedure would be. That's not actually an industry, is it? No, this isn't defined as an industry, so maybe I'll just stick it on here. Maybe that's what it's for, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just stick this power on there. Call it a day. Sometimes I just like tooting the horn. Ooh, that really lights things up, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll just tuck these two engines back in here. This is a different local. I'm going to have to look into what it does. I liked this one because it was right here. Everything was right by this yard. It is the LEC 0112. So yeah, we'll just ease on in here, and that's green, so we'll leave it green. There we go. All right, we are done. Let's go ahead and set the handbrake on both. Hop back up in the cab, and let's see, we'll get our headlight turned off. Kill these lights. Turn the wipers off. And then I think we are good to go. And let the engine cool off and we'll get that shut down. But that'll be it for the Malabar job. Thanks for watching if you're still here. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.